Good morning, Mister. My name is Nika Mangulanjani, Class A in English Language Education 5. Here I will explain about the morpheme and example and the types of morphemes. Definition of morpheme is the smallest unit of language. Form has the meaning. Morpheme can be a root or word root or an affix, be it a prefix, middle affix, or suffix. Morpheme can be also a combination of a root and affix. In English morphemes, root is a morpheme that can stand alone because it has its own meaning. You could say root is like word. Example of root: play, eat, person, dog, and so on. Meanwhile, an affix cannot stand alone because it requires other morphemes to form a unified idea or meaning. Example of affix: an, re, as, it, and so on. There are the example of morpheme is 1. Unbelievable consists of the three morphemes, namely the word is un, believe, and able. Next, studying consists of the two morphemes, namely the word is study and ing. Next, there are flies consists of two morphemes, namely the word is fly and s. Next, deactivation consists of the three morphemes, namely the word is de, activate, and ion. Next, there redo consists of the two morphemes, namely the word is re and do. Next, over consists of the one morphemes. Next, there are two types of morphemes, namely free morphemes and bound morphemes. Number one is free morphemes. Free morpheme is morphemes that can stand alone. This type of morphemes can form a word without the need for another morpheme. Morpheme is divided into two types, namely lexical morphemes and functional morphemes. Lexical morpheme is a free morphemes from meaning or message in a sentence, phrase, or utterance. The free morphemes that includes lexical morpheme is a morpheme that belongs to nouns, adjective, verbs, and adverbs. Example: noun, chair, eat, English, person, and brother. Adjective: example, brave, cold, timid, nice, difficult, warm, smart, etc. Verb: example is read, run, try, swim, take, get, and forgive. Last is adverb. Example is soon, very, never, often, here, now, and then. Next, there are functional morpheme. Functional morpheme is a free morphemes that acts as a connecting glue in a sentence. It can be said the functional morphemes is less meaningful than lexical morphemes. The point is that if we remove the functional morpheme in the sentence, we can still understand the meaning or message that the sentence wants to convey. So the lexical morphemes in it. The functional morphemes includes proposition, conjunction, pronouns, articles, demonstrative, and interjection. This is example about functional morphemes. They're a preposition like at, on, in, by, from, of, and so. Pronoun like I, you, they, we, she, he, it, him, his, and me. Next, conjunction like and, but, either, or, as, because, if, and while. Next, article like a, and the. Next, demonstrative like this, that, this, and those. Next, interjection like a, wow, a, who, oops. Next, there are bound morphemes. Bound morpheme is a morphemes that cannot stand alone. This type of morphemes must be combined with other morphemes to form a word. Most of the bound morphemes in English are affixes, especially prefix and suffix. There are very few bound morphemes that are not affixes in English, just like free morphemes. Bound morphemes are also divided into two types, namely derivational morphemes and inflectional morphemes. Number 1, derivational morphemes. Derivational morphemes is a bound morphemes that change a part of speech or word class of meaning of a word. Example is word happy. The derivational morphemes ness. New word is happiness. Next, word by. Derivational morpheme are. New word is buyer. Next, appropriate. Derivational morpheme in. New word is inappropriate. Next, unit. Derivational morpheme is re. New word is reunit. Inflectional morphemes. Inflectional morpheme is a bound morpheme that indicates whether a certain word is singular and plural, whether a certain sentence is in the past form or not, and whether a certain word is a comparative or possessive form. Inflectional morpheme change the grammatical function of words. The example of inflectional morpheme is there S for apples, S for rians, R for taller, S for riches, S for place, ed for watched, ing for studying, N for token. Well, mister, this is my presentation about the morpheme, and thank you.